Can you trust your senses?
I know that I can trust my senses since I was born and through the developmental stages of my whole life. That was the only thing I knew how to do: smell, taste, hear, see, and feel. So those were the only things I can trust.
Okay. Can you prove that you aren't dreaming?
Well, according to theorists and some other doctors, we can only dream from the subconscious of our mind. And it takes the conscious mind for us to dream from our subconscious. So whatever we see during the day or whatever we experience through the day will be projected in our subconscious of the mind. So therefore, yes.
Okay. How do you know your brain is not in a tank being stimulated by an evil demon causing you to have all your current beliefs?
Well, according to my belief, demons, devils, Satan, whatever, doesn't have any control over my brain. I am a Christian, and I do believe in heaven. I do believe in hell. I believe in demons and angels. I also believe that I do have my own free will. Therefore, there's nothing else that, demonically speaking, can take control of my brain.
Okay. Can you prove anything besides you exists?
There's air. There is trees. There is animals. There's everything else that exists. I mean, there's a higher power. There's God that exists. There's everything else. The demons that you talk about exist.
Okay, and the last question. Can you prove that God exists?
Yes. Through the Bible, but actually most philosophers actually go to for certain resources and information. God does exist because he created me.
Okay, thank you. Can you trust your senses?
Yes, I think I can trust my senses because it's the only tangible evidence that I have from birth until now that I can rely upon as trustworthy. I believe I can trust my ability to hear, smell, taste, and touch because once again, it's the only thing I've learned. It's my only tangible evidence.
Can you prove that you are not dreaming?
I think I can prove that I'm not dreaming because as I go through my day-to-day activities, I am conscious. I'm a conscious being throughout the day. When I fall asleep, my subconscious, while I'm dreaming, we're in the subconscious, and that relies upon the conscious activities of the day. So I think that I believe that I can prove that I'm awake versus when I'm dreaming.
How do you know that your brain is not in a tank being stimulated by an evil demon causing you to have current beliefs?
Okay, my ability to know that my mind and my brain is not controlled by an evil being, again, is reliant upon my faith, and my faith dictates my reality. So my faith in Jesus Christ tells me that although I can be, because some people are controlled by evil beings, although I can be controlled by an evil being, I'm not, because I made the decision to be free, and that freedom alone comes through Jesus Christ, which is my faith.
Okay. And can you prove anything besides you exists?
Meaning a higher power? Is that what you are referring to?
Yes.
Probably. Yes, I can. The same thing as I said. It's almost the same as my last answer. That my faith in Jesus Christ dictates that there is a creator, and I am the creation. I'm also a child of God. So something beyond me exists, and that is not only God, but angels and demons and things of those nature. There is a spiritual realm outside of our natural realm.
And the last question in relation to this one. Can you prove that God exists?
Yes, I can prove that God exists because of my own personal relationship. Because again, my faith dictates my reality, and my reality is based on the Word of God, which is the Bible. And the Bible tells me that God does exist. So yes, I can prove based on the Bible.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Can you trust your senses?
Yes, my five senses: taste, touch, smell, seeing, hearing. I can trust them. I have them all my life, so I can't trust anybody else's. I can trust my own.
Can you prove that you aren't dreaming?
Yes. In order for someone to dream, you'd have to be sleeping. I'm awake. As a matter of fact, I'm awake a lot. So, I know I'm not dreaming.
Okay. How do you know your brain is not in a tank, being stimulated by an evil demon causing you to have your own current beliefs?
That's a big question, but I'm functioning daily. I do a lot of things I'm supposed to do, that I wake up to do, things that I plan to do that nobody told me about. There's no big dish that I'm in. No, I don't see anything like that. I know that I'm not.
Okay. Can you prove anything besides you exists?
Yeah.
Like?
Other people through my senses, and I trust my senses. I see people. I have family. I have friends. I have things. There's a whole lot of things around me that I trust. Because I trust my senses, I can prove it.
Okay. Can you prove God exists?
Yes. I can feel him in my soul.
Keep going.
I can feel him in my soul. According to the Word of God, he reveals himself through conscience, through nature, and the Bible. And I follow the Bible very well. The things that is in the Bible I see come to pass. My conscience bring me back to the Bible, and I see things in nature that's in the Bible. And the Bible tells me that God exists. And talk about dream. I do dream about God. Yes, he exists.
Thank you so much.
The only tangible, I'm sorry. It's the only tangible. Okay, cut.
You were all up in here.
I have awoken from my dream. If I'm in a dream and I wake up and I get ready for work, I know I'm awake versus when I'm sleeping, because I'm not in my, first of all, I'm not in my bed sleeping anymore, and I'm not.
Is a state where you're sleeping, and at certain time where you have to be sleeping, and I'm not sleeping. I do a lot of things. Yeah, right.